Hi, welcome back to our YouTube channels. Our topic for today is exploring different types of order validity. Now, this order validity is not commonly being covered because you can say that this order validity is not important, but sometimes it might help you in your training system or your training strategies as well. Later, I'm going to share with you what kind of order validity are commonly being used and what kind of scenarios that it will help you in terms of your training strategies, or it will protect, or it can serve as a risk management towards your trading position itself. So before I start, as usual, if this is your first visit, please remember to subscribe to our YouTube channels and on your notification bell. My name is Ting Ting, and later we are going to explore different types of order validity. Now, this order validity appears in your order ticket. So let's start with our exploration. Now, before that, as usual, we need to start with a disclaimer. Our topic for today is only meant for education purposes. There's no buy or sell call. Can you see that this is the order ticket? Normally, what you do is you're going to change your action, which is whether it's a buy or sell. Then you're going to change your order type, whether you're going to use a limit orders, a market orders, a stop orders, etc. But another part which many of the traders they did not aware is actually you have different types of validity. So subsequently after today's class, you can go and click in your trading platform, because when you click, it doesn't affect. Unlike your order types, maybe it will affect the way how you place your orders, but this validity doesn't hit much in terms of your trading itself. It will not affect your trading performance as well. You can try it out. After I mentioned to you, you can try out different types of validity. You can see that we have many types of validity. Some of the trading platform even more than this, but it's just that I will highlight some of the commonly being used validity, which will help in your trading strategies itself. So let's separate these all different types of validity and let us identify what are the validities commonly being used. So three different validity commonly being used. The first one will be day order. You can see all the trading platform, if you don't do anything, commonly they are having a day order by default. If you don't change anything, I believe many of you, when you started with your futures trading, you don't even notice that actually they have different types of validity available. So we have a day order by default. Day order by the definition itself meaning valid for a day. If I submit the orders with the validity of day order, meaning these orders, if not yet being transacted or being filled or being executed, at the end of the day, these orders will be automatically being cancelled, or the orders will automatically expire. So validity meaning they define the expiration of it. It's like if I bought a loaf of bread, you can see on top of the loaf of bread, they will let you know what is the expire date. You must consume the loaf of bread before the end of, let's say, 6 days. If you consume after 6 days, maybe it's quite dangerous. So this is the part, the validity. If you define as the layman perspective, it's like your expiration. You fix it. For these particular orders, it can only last for how long? So if I put a day order, it can only last for 1 day. If my orders not yet transacted, not yet filled, these orders will auto being cancelled or expired. Now, the second commonly being used validity is what we call it as a GTD. This is one of the short form. The full name is good till date. So by the English term itself, it's easier for you to understand. Good till a date that we already specified. So whenever you select a validity, which is a GTD, once you select the GTD, many of the platform will automatically pop out a calendar. You need to select until a date that you want. So some of them, they want to initiate position, but they just want to initiate within this week. Anything more than this week, next week, maybe the market trend change or might change. So you just want to do it before the end of this week. And next week, maybe you want to do a new analysis before you make a final decision. So when you submit orders, if you put a validity good till date, you need to select a date. So meaning these orders, If today not yet get traded, tomorrow they will auto carry forward until the date that you already specify. They'll auto carry forward. So later I will let you know in under what circumstances you must use a GTD orders, and under what circumstances you should not use a GTD orders. So I'll let you know in a short while. Now, and the last one commonly being used validity is what we call it as GTC. So it's also GT, but it's C. This one is D, this one is C. So it's good till cancel. Good till cancel by the name itself meaning what? Good till until you cancel it, or another way to define is the system cancel it. The system cancel it meaning if the contract expired. For example, if right now we are in the month of July, if we place a GTD orders for July contract, if these orders did not get traded at the end of July, once the contract expired, these orders will be auto being cancelled or auto expired as well. So good until cancel, it can be auto filled, or if not yet filled, then the contract expired, or until I cancel it. So this is what we call it as GTC. So technically, good till cancel will be a longer time frame. Good till date normally will be a shorter time frame. Whether you need to use a GTD or GTC, they are quite similar. It depends on your intention. Very much depending on your intention. It's like if I need a specific date, then I put a GTD. If I need forever, meaning that for no matter what circumstances I must get these orders traded, then you can go with good till cancel. Now let me inform you in what circumstances you must use a GTD or GTC orders. Now common, if you're putting a stop orders, I always encourage them, all my graduates or our students also, to use a GTD or GTC orders if you're putting a stop orders. Because if you have a position, these stop orders forever, so long you have this position, you must follow in tandem. Because if you don't follow in tandem, for example, tomorrow morning, if you are very busy, you forget about it, and your orders is a naked orders without a stop orders, is quite dangerous if you need to put a stop orders. So normally, if you need to put a stop orders, meaning these stop orders forever would need to be there, we encourage you to put a GTD or a GTC orders. Either one would do. Now, another circumstance is you cannot put a GTD or GTC orders. In what circumstances you should not place a validity, which is a GTD or a GTC, if you do not have any position, meaning in your trading account you have net position is 0, you have no position, don't initiate a new position with a GTD or GTC orders. Why? Because we see so many cases, people place a GTD or GTC's orders just to kill a very far order, but when the times come, they forget about it. So if you forget about it, it's very dangerous, especially for those who don't log into their trading platform so often, and also you don't check your statements on daily basis. Many of the traders, they don't check it, because even you trade or you don't trade, you still receive a statement, so long as in your trading account that is still left with certain amount of money, you still receive on daily basis. So some of them, they are so used to it, they don't even know that actually they have a position. So this is very dangerous because you do not follow by stop orders, for example, or you do not know when you need to close your position, etc. So I repeat, in one of the common circumstances that you must use a GTD or GTC orders is your stop orders. Another part, if you do not have a position, please try to avoid using a GTD or GTC orders, because once it gets traded, you don't even know, it's very dangerous. So we are going to end our session for this evening, and thank you for your watching, and please remember to subscribe to our YouTube channels so that you don't miss any of our video, and remember to give us a thumbs up. I'm going to see you in our next video. My name is Ting Ting. Bye bye.